No. 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 No.
Pierrot.
There is no sense to it.
That's what they said.
They?
Those people. They were frightened. They said they'd never come back.
I was fond of Pierrot. I regarded him almost as a son. Well, he's closed his umbrella.
Pepe, there's no use in thinking about Pierrot.
Don't you tell me what to think.
It is a sad thing.
Have you finished?
I beg your pardon.
It's very sad. You were fond of him. That's enough.
Can't a man talk?
Well, it's finished. I did everything you would have done, Pepe. I was all alone at the cemetery. I followed the custom of your people, a handful of earth on the body, and flowers to make him feel at home in such a strange place. It's hard not to be able to go down to say goodbye to your friend on his last journey. I'm your friend, Pepe. I know how you feel. You're a prisoner in the Casbah. But the day will come when they won't be able to prevent your leaving. You'll go out of the Casbah in spite of them all.
I'll get out whenever I wish.
When you go, you'll go quietly, the way Pierrot went. Feet first. Be patient. When the time comes, they'll take off their hats and let you pass.
I'll go out alive.
I don't think you're as foolish as that.
Stand there! I've had enough.
Music, singing, gibberish.
I'm sorry for you.
How is she?
She?
You know.
I'm afraid you won't see her again. The last visit was a little too much for her. She got a bad impression of the Kasbah. It's a pity.
Why should it be a pity?
For your sake, since it seems to mean so much to you.
To me?
So that's what you're so sorry about.
Why are you standing there, staring at me? Do as I told you. Go on. And you too. Get out. I've had enough. And you. I'm sick of looking at you.
You seem to be sick of everything.
Right.
I'd bring her up to see you again if it were possible, but there's no chance.
So, she's not coming back. That's fine. What? All that swell jewelry. You had it right in the palm of your hand. That's enough. These people who look as if they can tear down everything. And when a woman looks at them, they get as soft as butter. Get out. Well, I'm not made of butter. Not me. Get out. Okay.
Your friends have no tact, my dear Pepe. They have no respect for the beauty of your anguish.
Oh.
I know how it pains you to live among this cattle. Let me assure you...
They don't give me here. I'm free. Free to go. I'm sick of it. All of you. I'm sick of listening to you. And I'm sick of looking at you. I get out when I feel like it. None of you can stop me.
Oh, listen to me, Pepe.
I don't need your advice. None of you. I'm free to do as I please. Free! You hear that?
You're walking into a trap. You know better.
They can't touch me. I'm going down. Get out of the way. Let me. And what I please is now. Get out of my way.
He's gone mad. He's going down to the town. He won't listen.
Hello?
Good. I'll attend to it. Inspector Slemaine. He says Pepe Lamoco is coming out.
Pepe, don't go. You're mad. Pepe, don't go. Please, don't go. I didn't want to tell you this, but she's up there now. At your own house, waiting for you.
Where is she? Where is she? You lied to me, didn't you? Answer me, didn't you?
It was the only way I could keep you from going. If I had asked you not to go for me, you wouldn't have listened to me. So...
You ought to be fed up with a fellow like me. I didn't know I could make such a fool of myself. You deserve something better than this.
It's not what you deserve. It's what you want.
Why do you worry about me? It's no good.
I have a charm that brings me luck.
You brought us both luck this time.
All the while I was running, I kept my hand so...
But you caught me.
I didn't know you could run so fast.
Don't forget I've had practice. But nobody ever caught me before. Next time, give me a head start.
Next time.
Don't worry. Not till I get my breath. I'm thirsty.
I'll get it.
No, you won't.
here I am. I said I'd be here. Well, you look as though you'd seen a ghost.
You're beautiful. That's easy to say. I know a lot of people have told you. But what I'm telling you is different, see? For me, you're more than that. For 2 years, I've been lost, like walking in my sleep. Suddenly, I wake up, that's you. I don't know what I've been doing all that time waiting for you without knowing it. Do you know what you are to me? Paris. That's you. Paris. With you, I escape. Follow me? The whole town. A spring morning in Paris. You're lovely. You're marvelous. And you know what you remind me of? The subway. Close your eyes. Listen. Can you hear it?
That's my heart beating.
Does it go like a subway train?
Faster.
You're all silk, and you jingle when you walk, and with all that shishi, you make me think of the subway. Isn't that funny? And potato chips and coffee on the boulevard. What did you do before?
Before what?
Before the jewels.
I wanted them. It's late. I must go.
Suppose you don't come tomorrow.
Suppose I don't. Can't you ever get away from the Casbah?
Why do you ask?
Can't you?
No. I'm caught here, like a bear in a hole. Dogs barking, hunters all around. No way out of it. Do you like that? Maybe it's lucky for you.
I don't like it, and it's not lucky.
You're right. If you don't come back, I might do anything. I might go down to the hotel to get you.
Tomorrow, Pepe.
Tomorrow?
I never break a promise.
Smell good.
The subway.
Streamlined. Take Mademoiselle Boulevard-Marengo.
Did you get him?
What?
The hardware. What's the matter with you? If you didn't get the jewels, you've simply been wasting your time. What were you doing in there?
Where?
There.
You're mistaken. We were not there.
Say that again.
We were in Paris.
What? Okay.
Life is simple if you try to enjoy before you die every bit of happiness along the way. Take the joy that comes to you. Suddenly the world is new with a song that keeps you dancing every day. C'est la vie. Fall in love, life is honey. That's life, you don't need money. If you've got a little honey in your arms, c'est la vie. I'm in heaven and I know it. Can I help it if I show it? Life is sweet as we can be for me. Love is very necessary. Fall in love and you'll be happy, c'est la vie. You don't know just what you miss if you live without a kiss. For a kiss can bring a winter into spring. Everybody will agree. If you fall in love like me, you'll be happy, you will laugh and you will sing. C'est la vie. That's the life we should be living. Peace morning, noon and evening. That's the life that I've been leading. C'est l'amour, c'est la vie. There is nothing like that feeling. Tell me what is more appealing than the feeling you're in love, may we? Love is very necessary. Fall in love and you'll be happy, c'est la vie. Love is very necessary. Fall in love and you'll be happy, c'est la vie. Ah!
Pepe, what happened?
Don't you know? It's a holiday.
No, I didn't know. What day is it?
Sunday. Everyone takes a holiday.
But it's not Sunday.
If I say so, it's Sunday.
It's Thursday.
That's the trouble with you. You always think it's Thursday.
I didn't think so yesterday.
Just as a favor to me, let it be Sunday. I want to stroll on the boulevards. I have a date at the Place Blanche. Hello, everybody. How do you like my singing?
What's the good of it?
You ought to appreciate the finer things of life.
Who? Him?
Now, when you feel like that, sing. It quiets the nerves.
You seem pleased. You've seen her again.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, well, if you don't want to confide in me.
Well, our inspector got himself a haircut.
Did she come back?
A regular Romeo. You ought to get a permanent wave.
You're expecting it again today?
The trouble with you, Inspector, is that you do too much inspecting. Now, not a word about what I have told you. It's just between ourselves. Yep.
Inspector, good afternoon. I was puzzled when you phoned.
My mission is a rather delicate one, but necessary. I merely wish to suggest that your fiancé is a little too fond of, shall we say, the local color of the Casbah.
What is all this?
The Casbah is hardly the place for a woman alone. She attracts too much attention, excites too much desire. We naturally wish to protect her from any embarrassment. Further embarrassment can very easily be avoided. She must not return to the Casbah.
Come in.
Sorry to disturb you. You're going out?
Looks that way.
Where are you going?
A walk.
But where?
In the Champs-Élysées.
May I ask you to give me a sensible answer?
Then ask me a sensible question. Where could I go? I don't know anyone in Algiers. I just walk straight ahead.
Straight ahead? And where does that take you?
I know when I get there.
No, you won't. Because you're not going.
Oh, yes, my dear. Your hotel bores me. The head waiter looks like an undertaker. And every time I step into this apartment, it looks more like a funeral parlor. Goodbye, darling.
I know where you're going.
Huh?
You're going to the Casbah.
So?
You go there every day.
Do I?
To meet Pepe Lamuco.
Ah. So now you're spying on me.
You're going to be my wife.
You don't make it a very pleasant prospect.
And I won't allow you to behave like this.
I'm glad you told me.
What do you mean?
We've got to be honest. Why do you think I'm marrying you? Look at yourself and then look at me. I've never lied to you. You knew I didn't love you when I promised to marry you, and you thought it was all right. Until we're married, I do as I please. That's fair enough.
I forbid you to go.
It's a waste of time.
If you go now, there'll be no use in your coming back.
Well, you thought it all out pretty clearly, haven't you?
And I advise you to do the same.
All right. Goodbye.
Do it, Gabby, don't.
No,
What?
you can't go to the Casbah.
But really?
Your fiancé was trying to spare you. He didn't want to tell you the truth as I told it to him. An attempt was made to capture Pepe Lamuco this afternoon. In a sense, it was successful.
He was taken?
Not alive. He was killed.
I just came to tell you it's Thursday.
I know.
I was right all the time. You see, I'm not such a fool as you think. So this is the Place Blanche. It's not much fun on Thursday, is it? It doesn't seem like Paris.
What's got into him?
Weren't you ever disappointed in love?
Yes, badly.
I'll try to please you.
I'm like Pepe. I like him with diamonds. Now he's missed his chance. So I guess I'll have to go downtown and give my personal attention to Madame's hardware.
What steamer? The Ville d'Alger, 10 o'clock. Good. Make the reservation. Are you leaving? I suppose you won't stay for the funeral. 4, first class. Oh, send up some whiskey and soda. You'll have a drink. Just a short one. Make you feel better.
Anything wrong? Why don't you sing?
Why don't you mind your own business?
I am. Only I just thought you might be interested. I'm going downtown.
What for?
I'm like you, I'm bored.
Anything in your mind?
Just to look things over.
When are you going?
Now, no use to see a lawyer about it.
Do me a favor.
Sure.
I want you to deliver a letter.
I'd take anything that isn't loaded. Okay, I get the idea. Maybe I don't look like Cupid, but I'll manage.
Jenny, pen and paper.
Go to the servant's entrance. Give someone a good tip and tell them you've got to have an answer.
Don't worry. I won't come back empty-handed.
I'll wait for you at your house.
I'll be back in 2 hours. Tell Tanya.
Good luck.
What time is it?
9 o'clock.
Is that all?
In the morning. Sun is out.
Oh. I slept all that time?
Carlos?
He hasn't come back.
He hasn't come back?
I sat up all night.
Can take care of himself.
I'd like to see him back with what I've got to tell him. This time I'll make him listen to me. Poor Carlos.
Same old story.
Well, life is like that.
Yeah, and we're dumb enough to hang on because we don't want the story to end. Smart.
Is Pepe here?
What do you want?
We've been looking for you everywhere. Why weren't you at home?
Because I'm here. What do you want, Lobby?
I must speak to you alone.
What's the matter with us? Have we got smallpox?
It's all right, you can talk.
Pepe, I'm ashamed of myself.
What's new about that?
Oh, it's worse than you think.
I doubt it.
Go ahead and insult me. I deserve it.
You flatter yourself.
It's about the letter from Pierrot's mother. I brought it and gave it to Aisha, but I didn't know it was from the police. If I had known the letter was written by Regis, I wouldn't have done it. Never.
Go on.
It was really a woman who gave me the letter. If I had known the truth, I wouldn't have touched it. I'm an informer. Yes, but I wouldn't have done a thing like that.
Oh, you're only half an informer. The other half is all right.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
For what?
Oh, I couldn't stand it any longer. Forgive me, Pepe.
All right, stop groveling. It makes me sick.
I want you to have a good opinion of me.
So?
I want you to believe me. That's why I'm here. To tell you, they got Carlos.
What?
What about Carlos?
The police took him.
How much did you sell him for?
I wouldn't be here if I'd sold him.
First Pierrot, then Carlos. Bad luck always runs in threes. Your turn will be next, Pepe.
Don't be so sure. So they arrested him. Who did it?
Inspector Louvain. There were about a dozen of them surrounded him.
Was there any shooting?
No. They managed very quietly in a nice way.
What did you have to do with it?
I was at the police station when they brought Carlos in. I had a chance to see him in his cell. He gave me a letter. The one you had given him. He told me to take it to the hotel.
Every time there's a letter, he's the one that brings it. It looks funny to me.
Be quiet.
Oh, I am to be quiet while you write letters to other women.
Never mind that.
You never wrote a letter to me.
Shut up! So you went to the hotel with the letter.
I did it for you, Pepe.
Did you get it?
What?
The answer.
Oh, she wanted to write you, but she couldn't. She's being closely watched, but she expects you this morning. You can go down without any risk. Go to the service entrance in the back of the hotel. She'll be watching from her window.
Is that all?
Well, she wanted to come out, but she couldn't get away.
You are not going down, Pepe. You can't.
I told you to shut up. Go on.
She's waiting for me to bring the answer. What shall I tell her?
Oh, she's waiting for it.
Yes.
I'll take the answer myself. You wait here.
But, Pepe...
Don't worry. My friends will take good care of you. Till I come back.
But she expects me.
What?
Nothing. I'll wait.
Tell me, what about Carlos? Didn't he say anything else?
Nothing.
Did they search him?
Yes.
Oh. Then they took away the 5,000.
Yes.
You're sure he didn't slip the 5,000 to you?
No.
You're sure?
My word of honor.
Your what?
Louvain took the money. I saw him put it in his desk.
You said Gabi couldn't write because she was watched.
Yes.
But in a little while, she'll be able to see me.
On the key back of the hotel.
That's funny.
Oh, he's going to be away.
Oh, I see. But why couldn't she write to me?
He was there.
And how could she talk to you?
Because...
Because you don't know. Now, there is another thing that doesn't fit in your story. How was Louvain able to take 5,000 francs from Carlos when Carlos didn't have 100?
I don't know. I saw the 5,000.
Now something else. Do you think Carlos is dumb enough to give you my letter? All joking aside.
But you are the letter.
Do you think me so stupid as to believe he would give it to you? All joking aside.
I give you my word.
You wanted to bring her my answer, and then I would go down to see her.
Yes.
For a woman who is closely watched, it's funny the way she can do things. Now I've laughed enough. You hear me? I'm through laughing.
I'm the head of my father.
What of it? He was guillotined. Carlos was arrested.
I told you.
You had my letter, that's true.
But I told you.
After that it fits, but after that nothing fits. Now tell me what happened.
Nothing.
Shall I break your neck to refresh your memory?
I'll tell Pepe.
Hey.
Slimane planned it all.
Yeah?
He told me to come to you.
Go on.
He thinks you'll come down.
Then?
The hotel is surrounded. They're waiting.
Did you see the girl?
No.
Why didn't she come up yesterday?
He told her you've been killed. That's what she thinks. She's leaving this morning on Ville d'Alger. Slimane planned the whole thing.
Is it all?
Yes.
Thanks.
You can't do it, Pepe. You can't leave me. What have I done?
It has nothing to do with you, Ines. You're a good kid, but this can't be helped. It's not your fault.
I won't let you do it. I won't let you. You'll be killed.
Well, blame it on the castle.
It's for her. You don't care about anything else, so you're throwing away your life.
But it's my own life.
Oh, don't do it, Pepe. Don't go. Listen to me. Pepe!
We didn't expect you.
He is not coming here. He's gone to the boat.
You expect me to believe that?
He is going away with her.
So you're the one to betray him. You couldn't wait to run to me. You call it love, but it means you'd kill him before you'd let him go free. That's what you've done. As sure as if you'd held a gun in your hands.
I couldn't let him go. I couldn't lose him.
I thought I'd figured all the moves, but I miscalculated. I didn't think of you.
There's just time.
In a few more minutes, it might have been out of our hands.
Don't go. Give him a chance.
I did.
But you knew. You planned it this way.
So he'd walk into a trap, and he's done it. With your help. Come on.
You know, the pleasant thing about traveling is going back home and then going away again.
Well, I had a good time, didn't you, Andre?
Me? I never laughed so much in my life.
You see, Pepe, we meet at the appointed time. To tell the truth, I almost missed the appointment.
Not here.
As you wish. I can't refuse an old friend.
Let me wait here until it leaves. It's not much to ask. I can't get away.
I know I can trust you. I'm sorry, Pepe. He thought you were going to escape.
And so I have, my friend.
It won't be a minute.
Try to get it through your head, Jeanette. I only came in to tell you goodbye.
Goodbye. Pierre!
It's all over. You had your choice. Either me or the so-called profession you're working at. You're still working, so that means I'm through.
Oh, please don't treat me like this. You know your ship is about to sail.
Better for us. It's easier if I go away.
Easier to what? To suffer even more than we both have already? You know we belong to each other, Pierre.
Oh, please, Jeanette. Let's end it now.
No. Pierre!
Better move on. There's a mob of people out there. They want you to do another number.
I won't do another number. I'm fed up with this job.
Hasn't it? Yes, more or less. And in a few more days now.
I could read the truth. In the eyes of Professor Moray, there isn't a bit of hope for me. Mutilated. Disfigured.
Forever. You might as well be prepared for the worst. But it won't make any difference to someone who really loves you.
I don't want to be pitied by anyone, especially by him. Oh, leave me alone.
At least drink a cup of tea.
Leave me alone!
Dear. She has no family here. Not even friends close enough to worry about her. The newspapers made that clear. Go to her. Does anyone know you in that clinic?
No one.
And no one must know that Jeanette Moreno is coming here.
No one will know.
I have complete faith in you as always. And I know that I shall succeed.
You're going to need me. I'll be here, Albert. Give up all hope yet.
Who are you?
Don't ask me questions. There isn't time. I'm an assistant to a great scientist who has come to hear of your case and wants to know more about you. He wants to give you treatment.
What's the use of treatment?
What's the use? You have to believe me. We have discovered a new therapy together, and it's miraculous. I guarantee it.
Hello, Leroy. Hi. Now, don't tell me you're here because you want to interview me.
You don't think so? Well, then I won't tell you that. Did you read about that girl?
What do you mean?
Ah, come on. What about this for a big headline? Jeanette Moreno, happy and beautiful as ever. Think of the mad publicity for your clinic here.
Sure, but that's one headline you are never going to see in print.
Why not?
Doctor, we're waiting for your round.
At your service. So long, Leroy. See you around.
No secrecy is necessary. And I mean absolutely Not a word to a soul. This is the only hope you have. Keep that in mind, always. You will drop out of sight for a short time. 3 or 4 weeks at the very most. And when you reappear, everything will be as it was before. As if you had awakened from a horrible dream. Don't you believe me? Well, then do just as you wish. I have never been to see you. But we'll be expecting you. Now, don't disappoint me.
I am not being immodest when I speak of a whole new era in the field of biology and therapy. The destructive and degenerative effect of atomic explosions have driven scientists more than ever before into research involving methods and processes of regeneration, rebuilding abnormal or totally destroyed cells. It is completely successful in correcting abnormal cell growth as well as in restoring cells which have been destroyed. Just as good often grows out of evil, Derma 28 has grown out of Derma 25, the serum which provoked and accelerated abnormal development of cells. When I finally succeeded in stabilizing its effects, I produced the anti-cancer vaccine, which for years had been the major goal of the most important scientific research. Repeated experiments using Derma 28 on specimens deformed by injections of Derma 25 prove its miraculous efficiency beyond a doubt. A single injection of Derma 28... Monique! What are you doing? Don't you realize... Why, you must be completely insane.
Yes, it's the Derma 25 serum that we've been injecting in so many of those poor little animals.
Transforming them into monsters. You're aware of its effects. Look at that. Come on. You'll have to be exposed to treatment at once in the radiation chamber.
No, give me an injection of Derma 28.
But you know it's never been tried on human beings. I wouldn't have the courage.
That's just why I did it, to force you to have the courage.
No, let's wait for the girl, Jeanette Morino.
No, I want to share this honor with you. I've never been as near to you before as I am at this moment, and you will always remember it.
We don't need you.
Sasha, don't be troubled about me. When it's all over, you can bring me some roses. Leave us now.
Quickly, every second we have is precious.
Every drop of Derma 28 represents months of work and anxiety, and when the day comes when we can prepare it as rapidly as we do Derma 25...
Give me your arm. Yes, there is no doubt. There is not the slightest doubt any longer. You see, it removes every trace of degeneration of cell structure. This is the day that comes but once in a lifetime.
That is our lifetime.
That's right. I shall always remember everything you've done for me. Thank you.
Tell me that in some other way. Tell it to Monique, not your assistant.
We'll celebrate this evening.
No. Let's both stay home. Together, with our records.
One moment. Why do you look at me that way?
For a moment there, you seemed to be performing some sacred ritual.
Yes, it was a ritual. Come.
Is this Professor Levins?
So you've come to us. I'm happy to see you. And your luggage?
In the check room at the station, as you instructed.
Where's the ticket?
Here it is.
Are you sure that no one knows you've come here?
Positive.
Go and pick up her luggage. Let's go into the study. Professor Levin will join us in a moment.
But this isn't like a clinic.
No, it's not a clinic. It's the place where Dr. Levin studies and does his work, with me to help him. Come now.
Show me your face. Show me your face, I said. There's no doubt of it. Yes. She's disfigured forever. As if by a cancer that's beyond control, like leprosy.
There's no one who can help me now. No one. Let me go away, please.
I give you my word that I will restore your face. Restore all your beauty.
You're worse than all the others. Because you want to deceive me.
Don't talk like that.
Now pull yourself together. We have succeeded in discovering a great secret. The secret of spontaneous reproduction of living cells.
It's the secret of life itself.
The secret of life and also of death. Just now I deliberately spoke of cancer, of cells which proliferate unexpectedly at the expense of the organism until they have destroyed it. Well, with this remarkable discovery, we have succeeded in creating spontaneous reproduction of cells. We can rebuild cells which have been destroyed. We have tamed the monster which once devoured us and made it serve our own ends.
You must see now. It's a miracle. And you'll be the first person in the world to benefit from it.
I shall perform this miracle.
I've never believed in miracles. I've even forgotten how to pray. Oh, please let me go now. Rather than go on, I'd prefer...
You'd prefer to kill yourself. If you've given up all hope, why didn't you do it before this? You're condemned for the rest of your life, and you know it.
She knows. They all told her that.
All right. Let me kill myself.
Right now.
If you really are so desperate, take your own life if you want to. Yes, I'll give this back to you. But only on that day when you look me in the face and tell me that I failed you. Do you understand, Jeanette? But until that day comes...
Will you try?
No, no, I beg of you.
She's fainted. I've had her room prepared. Oh, I'll bear.
And now we must take her upstairs. She's a beautiful human specimen.
Beautiful? Didn't you hear about it?
No, I didn't hear anything about the accident. I was at sea. We had just sailed. But you mean today she had all her belongings collected from the hotel tour and had them delivered here at the clinic?
It's all beyond me. She told us she was going back to that apartment hotel where she lived. The same hotel tour.
Jeanette must still be in town.
Or it might mean that she's gone away. There can only be one explanation. As a nurse, I'll have to betray a secret. Jeanette Moreno didn't want you to see her again as she is.
Tasha! Tasha! You let the generator go out? You drunkard, I'll teach you! Chalk it up, Andre.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prep. Shall I add some soda?
I won't be long.
Arlette, where are you going?
I'll be back.
It does seem impossible for a person to disappear overnight, as it were, without leaving a trace.
Here, give me another one.
You heard him. But it won't help anything.
2 scotches, right away.
What her pride has done to Jeanette.
First, the derma must be applied through an incision. Scalpel. Swab. Clamps. Derma. Nothing. It has no effect.
What can we do?
Derma injection. Nothing. Still no result.
What a binge.
Good night, Arlette. Good night.
Now, let's go home. I'm tired.
So long.
Pierre, you still here?
Uh-huh.
I'll help you home.
Is it too late? Yeah, it's much too late.
Let me give you a lift in my car.
Not a drop of the serum left. 5 injections without any effect at all. And I know I was not mistaken. They took effect on you.
Because then you applied it immediately. In the case of cells that are destroyed, you will have to make continuous applications.
Yes, perhaps you're correct. But it will take months to prepare serum enough.
Let's send her away. We'll find another subject when we've a new supply of Derma 28.
And let her go around telling everyone what we did to her? We'll have to kill her. And besides, what if the Derma 28 should have some unusual effect on her? Don't forget we derived it from Derma 25. I can't bear to think of her becoming
A monster, is that it? You worry too much about her. Albert! Look there.
Jeanette.
pessimistic. I never had a moment's doubt.
Bring me something to drink, please.
Albert.
If you don't mind.
Here we are. Let's drink a toast to our victory.
First, take her upstairs.
Albert. Look there. And the state of shock is completely over. There can't be any more doubt of it. We've won. Doesn't it please you?
Yes. But right at the moment, all I'm able to feel is sheer exhaustion. It's as if I were afraid.
Of what?
Will there be after effects now? Will the regeneration of cells continue as it should?
I'm sure it will.
Have I slept too long?
You? Yes, Jeanette. It's Professor Levin, the man who has... Give me your hand.
I owe you more than my life itself.
Jeanette! Get back in bed now. You have suffered great physical shock with all this. You've recovered, yes, but we must wait a bit. We must be certain what the results are. Absolutely sure.
Don't doubt it, Jeanette. The miracle has happened to you. And you will remain with us until we are sure that we can proclaim it to the entire world.
Another one?
Another one. Don't you feel happy? Don't you want to laugh and sing for joy?
And Monique? I wonder why she hasn't returned.
I suppose she has an experiment she's working on. Anyway, isn't it better like this? We are seldom without Monique. No. All of it.
What do you want here?
Do you remember how you embraced me when you first saw that you were cured? What was then gratitude has already become love.
You shouldn't believe that. If I loved you, I would surely tell you.
I'll tell you. You love me. You weren't able to see clearly inside your heart, and you're still too upset by everything that has happened in your life. But you love me. You must know you love me. I have snatched you away from desperation and from death. It is I who restored your beauty. It is I who need you. I'll never be able to live without you.
Albert.
No, Jeanette. You are nothing if not mine. You belong to me. Wait a moment. I'd almost forgotten. Excuse me, one moment.
Albert. Tell me what it is.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Something rather urgent, which I've forgotten to tell Monique. Monique! Monique! Monique!
Oh, I don't know what's wrong. It's as though my face were on fire.
Sit down here a moment. You'll be all right.
Monique. I don't understand. Albert. What's wrong with me?
I am here, Jeanette. Just relax. You're very tired.
Now she will sleep soundly for several hours.